What's up guys? So this is basically going to be a video of my OfferUp listing showing you basically what you get inside the package and how it works, how everything works really. But right now I'm just going to show you how to basically what you get and how it sets up. So let's get right into it. So here's the package right here. Go ahead and take the slit off and you're going to get right into it. This is exactly how it's going to look when you receive it from me. So you're going to have the Fire TV stick. This is the only thing that I've actually had to use and take out just because I had to program it. So I put it back inside the plastic slip, but yeah, I have opened this just so I could program it. And then this is the controller. I do not open up the controllers. The controller is actually stock. There's nothing that I've actually took off of it, so we're gonna go ahead and open it up right now. Just gonna go, a little slab right here, gonna peel it up. Controller slides right out. And you have another little slab up here you just need to grab. Peel it off. So there's the remote. Here's the stick. Go ahead and open up the stick real quick. Set the stick down, take out this, and here's your instruction manual. This will kind of give you a brief breakdown of what the device does. This doesn't show you how to function what I put in it, but shows you what you get and kind of shows you the controller functions right here. You can see how the controller works. So let's see else what you get. So this is the charging. This is not the charging cable, the power cable. So you're gonna plug this part right here into the device right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a little hole right here. So you're just gonna plug this part right in there. Now I'll get back to that in a little bit later. Comes with an HDMI extender inside, just in case your HDMI reach is a hard to reach area on your TV. You could plug this in, so when you pop it in and out, it comes out easier for future use. And here is your wall cable. If you don't have a USB flash drive, or just a USB drive in your TV, you could plug it into for power. You could always plug it into the home cube they give you inside, and then you just plug this into your wall outlet. There's two versions of this. It's either you're going to get this version in the box or you'll get this version. Same thing, both same power cables, it's just two different versions. But this is the one that came in the box, so we'll keep this with it. And then you get your two batteries, two AAA batteries right here for the controller. Because the controller comes with new batteries. Controller batteries aren't inside. Just put these in real quick. And we're going to get into the setup. Okay, so for the setup, you're going to need a screen with an HDMI input. That's all you're going to need for the input. It's just HDMI. You're not going to need anything else besides that. You're going to need an internet connection, and you're going to need HDMI and a power outlet. So let's get into it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, so let me actually turn the screen real quick so you can just get it. I'm going to take it off the stand. Okay, so you're going to see right here we have our two HDMI ports in the screen. So you can just directly plug this end of the chip right into that. So let's go ahead and plug it in. There we go. You can see now it's in the HDMI import. And then this end, right here, let me unwind this real quick. Okay, so this is the other end of the power cable. You could either directly plug this in to the port right here, or you could plug it into your wall port. So that's what we're actually going to do just for a video sample. So we're going to plug this into the wall port. Extend this part out. And we're just going to directly put this in to our wall outlet on the ground. Or the one you probably have on your wall. That's probably how most people have it. So that's pretty much all you need for this setup. Once you have that put in, you can turn on your screen. And you notice it's going to load up the Amazon right away. Once it loads it up, it should notice that it doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection, and it's going to basically try to set it up with one. So What's up, guys? Sorry about that. My camera actually ended up dying. I just put in a new battery, so good to go now. I just re-unplugged it and plugged it back in, so we're gonna start right from where we left off. So as I was saying, once it starts up for the first time, it should notice it doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection. It will pop up an error telling you to pick your Wi-Fi name and then put in your password. You actually have to wait for that to come if you want to get there right away. You actually just scroll down all the way to settings, move over to system, go down to network, and then it's going to start scanning for networks. Now once it scans for network, find your network name, select it, and then put in your Wi-Fi password and click connect, and then it will connect to your Wi-Fi connection. So I already have mine connected, so we're just going to go straight into it. So everything you see down here, you're going to see apps, you're going to see games, library, movies, and it's going to pop up a bunch of things. Now if you click these are going to make you pay for it. So this is not the stuff you're going to use. This is the stuff you actually get just for buying an Amazon Fire TV stick. But we're not using any of that stuff. What we're going to do is you're going to go into the home section, you're going to go 2 times over the right into Kodi, and then you're going to select Kodi. So we're just going to go ahead and select it. And then it's going to load in, and this is where you're going to get all your free TV shows, free movies, free sporting events, and free HBO. So in the music section, you got SoundCloud, Apple iTunes, broadcast, radio. Most of the stuff you're probably gonna like is gonna be in the video section though, so let's go ahead and slide over 1 time to the left. And you have your options here. We're really only gonna talk about 2 of them because these are gonna be the 2 most important. We have Genesis for your movies and TV shows. Channel 1 does the exact same thing Genesis does, that's why I put them side to side. But stick to Genesis for the most part, and then you have Sports Devil in the middle for your sporting events and pay-per-view. So let's go ahead and let's just start off with Genesis. I'll show you how the movies and TV shows work. So let's say you want to watch a movie. Go ahead and select movies. If you're looking for something particular, you can click the search engine at the bottom, and you could actually type in what it is you want to do. So type in the title, and once you're done, select done, and it will actually go and search the films and pop up all the films with any of like the same lettering inside. But for now, we're just gonna go to let's go to box office by year. Let's select our year 2014. And then it's going to load up films. Just scroll down until you find a film you like. Let's go with Big Hero 6. Let's select Big Hero 6. And once we do that, it's going to load up link options. The reason why you get link options is because when a movie first comes out of the theater, it's going to be on here, but it's going to be very poor quality. It's going to look like a bootleg. So you won't actually have a 1080p till either the theater's been in movies, if the movie's been in a theater for a couple weeks, or if the movie's out on DVD, it will automatically be 1080p by then. So that's why you have link options here. So the first ones are always the best. These are always 1080p links. If you end up going further down, you'll just find high quality, medium quality, low quality. So stick to the top links because that's where you're gonna get the best quality. Always go out with the first one. If for some reason the first one doesn't open up and it says link not available, go to the second one. But for the most part, the first one should always work. So once it starts, if you want to skip forward, you could obviously use the skip features. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can click right. That's going to skip you forward 30 seconds. Click left, go back 30 seconds. Click up, you'll go up 10 minutes. Click down, you'll go back down 10 minutes. So you can kind of skip through the movie. And if you actually end up backing out of the film, it's going to show you to resume. So let's go ahead and leave this film. You're going to hit the return button and it's going to back out. Now once you do that, the film's still going to play in the background and it's going to give you the options. In order to stop the film from playing, you're going to click left once and bring up the options menu and just go down to stop. Now let's just say you want to go rewatch that film. You're going to go to your link where you're playing and select the link, and it's going to tell you 2 options. Say resume from 30 minutes and 34 seconds or play from beginning. If you click resume, it's going to reopen up the stream and play it exactly back. So it's going to say resume again. So just click resume. It's going to open up the stream and actually go from exactly where we left off. So that's kind of a cool feature, just in case you kind of end up leaving movies a lot during the way. So let's go ahead and close it now for good. And let's go ahead and back up. I'm going to show you TV shows now. So now we're going to go into the TV show section. Same thing with TV shows. You click TV shows, very bottom option is going to be a search option if you would like to search it. If not, you can kind of just watch what's popular. So let's go ahead and select TV shows. If you want to search something in particular, click search and type it in. If not, let's go to like most popular. And they're going to list like these 2 are HBO shows. This one's a Netflix original. Some of these down here are like Suits is a network show. So let's just go to Game of Thrones, for example. You're going to select your show, select your season. So that's season 5. And then you're going to select your episode. And once you select your episode, you're going to select your link option. So this pretty much works the same way as movies. This is very simple. It might seem a bit confusing at first because, I mean, just like learning anything new, it can be a bit difficult. But once you get the flow of it, you'll find out that everything pretty much works the same way. And it will become as easy to navigate as something like Netflix if you use Netflix. So, I mean, once you have this, you can cancel Netflix. If it's on Netflix, guaranteed 100% it's on here. So, yeah, so like I said, once this loads up, you're going to have your link options. Click the first one. We already did that, so we're not going to go back into doing that kind of stuff again. So now let's go ahead and show you where you're going to get your sporting events like soccer, football, baseball, any hockey game, any pay-per-view event. So we're going to be in the video section, and this time we're going to go to Sports Devil. Let's go ahead and select Sports Devil, and then we're going to go to Live Sports. Select Live Sports, and these are basically kind of like different type of channels that give you links. And the best thing about the sport events is you don't actually have to click the sport and then click a link. It actually just opens up the sport right away since it's actually a live content view. So it's going to list the sports and Army hours. So right here it has the Dodgers versus the Phillies. This game has it listed as 600 and 1600 and 5 minutes. So that game actually started at 4:05. So that's when the game started. The game's already finished by now, so I'm not going to click it. Nothing will come up. But if there's pay-per-view, HBO events, they'll also be in here. It will say the top 2 fighters' names versus each other and stuff like that. If you miss the event and you still want to see it, they have a VIP box. You could actually go ahead and click there. And then they have an option called Boxing, UFC, WWE. They'll also have the live links in here when the sport's playing. But best thing about VIP box is it actually posts replays. So it says right here, Ronda Rousey replay. So if you miss the event, you could actually go ahead and select this, and it's going to actually play the replay. So I mean, yeah, that's really pretty much it. I mean, you can kind of go. These things have different things. Like if you go into Phoenix, you can go into this place called Her Place. Whenever I say that, people think it's always something else, but it's not what you think it is. So let's just go ahead and go into Her Place right up here. Select it. You have stuff like here, like you can click My Girls, and this is actually going to give you a bunch of different female actresses. You can go ahead and click the female actress, and it will actually give you a bunch of movies they've been in. You could select My Kids. You can go to Kids, and these will basically list all the kids' movies, kind of going back to the very old school stuff like Bug's Life, even going into the recent stuff like Big Hero, Home. That's a very new movie. But it'll also go to some like the classics, like right here, like The Jungle Book. So that's a cool one. Another thing they have in here is if you go to workouts, they have a different work. They have like the Insanity workout. They have strength workouts, dance workouts, cardio workouts, yoga. So you select whatever you want to do, and then you can click one of the sessions, and it will basically show you certain workout things. So I mean, yeah, you can really mess with this thing, and everything kind of has something else to offer. Once you get familiar, you can actually go right into here into the add-ons section, and you'll notice you have a bunch of other add-ons on here you could select and kind of mess with all of them. But I'd say before you really start messing with any of these, kind of get familiar with Genesis and Sports One, and then get into Phoenix, and then you could really start messing with everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything you can think of, you can go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I'm also going to post other links to basic troubleshooting problems in the video description. So some people have problems where they end up losing the icon. I'll show you how to fix that. Sometimes people accidentally remove their top 5. I'll show you how to fix that in the video description. So yeah, but that's basically it for the setup and how the functionalities work of watching your movies, TV shows, and sporting events. So yeah, thanks. This is for my offer up listing. If you like it, you can go ahead and leave a thumbs up or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks.